Welcome everybody in Facebook land. This is Marky Park, and today is Tuesday, December 5th. It is Walt Disney's birthday, and we are at Epcot to celebrate his birthday and to see the new Walt Disney Dreamer statue that was revealed today. So we are about to get to the entrance here at Epcot. There is Spaceship Earth. It's almost a quarter after 6 p.m. It's a little brisk out. I didn't bring my jacket with me today, but I've got my 50th anniversary Magic Kingdom Walt statue hat on, and I also got my 50th anniversary shirt. So I'll be in here in the park in just a moment. Thank you. And there we are. And there's Spaceship Earth. And we're gonna make our way over to where the statue's at. Maybe we'll pass by and look at some of the decorations here. Festival of the Holidays, which I was at last Thursday. Here again, beautiful Spaceship Earth, the symbol of Disney's Epcot. And the water fountain in front of Spaceship Earth, very majestic. So it does look like there's a lot of people here right now, crowded around Spaceship Earth. I love what they've done with this structure, adding all these LED lights. It's pretty awesome. You can do all kinds of patterns and things like that, all different colors. So there's the entrance to Spaceship Earth, which is a fun educational ride about the evolution of communication, human communication throughout the centuries. I like these light posts over here too, and they've got the trees all lit up with fall colors. So I'm working today at the park without my handy dandy tripod. I couldn't find it at the house, so I just left without it. I'm doing okay. I've got a pop socket on the back, so I'm holding on to the phone okay. I do have a microphone I wanted to test and add to the tripod, but I plugged it in before I left the house and it was working fine. I plugged it in when I got to the park, and the recordings I did were completely silent, so I don't know what's going on there. So the walls are down. I see a sign that says World Celebration. I see a lot of people over here. So, World Celebration. Right here. Oh, they got lights in the trees here. Yeah. Okay, so there's obviously a line to see Walt. We're probably not going to do that today. But, yeah, there he is. So I think I'm just gonna do this during the day. It's kind of hard to see him. But, right over there. Yeah. So obviously it's very busy here right now. With it being the first day, they revealed this area over here. We got a light show going on here, probably in conjunction with Spaceship Earth there. Not a very good angle here. We'll come around.
Walt Disney on the ground. I mean, why we came in, I
Oh, they've got lights on the ground.
Whoa.
Look at this. I walked right by this and didn't even notice it. They got lights on the ground here in the walkway. Yeah. So you see the tree right there is lit up right in front. All the trees have glittering lights. So, yeah, my Magic Band just lit up too. So it's picking up that they're doing a show. It looks like. My band has it's one of the floats from the musical light parade. I know I got that wrong. Electrical light parade. So we got a little like atrium over here too. Really cool. All these new trees. My band is acting. Yeah, it's activated again. It's pretty cool. Yeah, this area is really cool. Yeah. Yeah, these light posts here, changing different colors. They're getting a little bit of Tron vibes too. You got these lights on the ground here that they're like blue and red. So I'm thinking if I took the monorail, this is probably the symbol of Epcot here on the ground in the different colors. Oh, there's some purple too. So, wow, that's pretty awesome. But I think the show's over. I think I'm going to head over to World Showcase for a little bit. See if I can find some new snacks to try. So I feel like I didn't get any proper video of the Epcot World Showcase Christmas tree when I was here on Thursday. So got a little bit. But here you go. We got the, looks like Disney PhotoPass camera set up right over here too for photo ops. So crowd levels are very high. Last time I was here on Thursday, I wasn't too impressed by some of the festival items. Now that it's evening, I might be more likely to try one of these items over on this side here. Maybe near Canada. Let's see what they got. Okay, so I think we're gonna go into the Circle Vision Canada Far and Wide. It's been a long time since I've been to this show. I don't know how it's gonna work with the recording here because it's a 360 show, but I'm gonna do my best to capture as much as I can, I think. They used to be hosted by Martin Short, but I think they've changed that. I think it's hosted by somebody else, and I couldn't tell you who that is. Somebody Canadian. So there's a steakhouse. So they're definitely doing some renovations here. I hear a waterfall. It's been so long since I've been here, I don't remember any of this. Wow, it's a big waterfall. Holy moly. Look at this. I feel like we're at Yosemite again. There we go, Canada, far and wide, 2 minutes. Perfect timing. Hello.
Please do not sit, stand, or swing on them. If you do need to exit at any time, you may do so using the doors opposite the ones you entered in. And as a courtesy to those around you, please no flash photography or video lights during the show. And now I'm proud to present this presentation of Canada Far and Wide.
Legend says the word Canada comes from Kanata, the Huron-Iroquois word for village. And although those early villages have grown into our modern provinces, Canada has remained a cultural mosaic, a place where you can keep and nurture your language and traditions while embracing the future.
All of which has made Canada one of the most diverse, modern, and natural places on the globe. So settle in as we take you on a journey far and wide, across 5 regions, 6 time zones, and 5,700 miles.
Or as we like to say in Canada, 9,300 kilometers, because we have the metric system up here, you know.
We begin on the East Coast in Nova Scotia with one of our true Canadian treasures, the Blue Nose. She not only looks impressive, she can move too. The Blue Nose was once the world's fastest racing schooner.
The Atlantic provinces are well known for their historical towns and traditions, as well as some of the most musical Canadian accents you'll find anywhere in the country.
Just west of the Atlantic in central Canada, you'll hear lots of French accents because French is an official language spoken here.
Quebec City is one of North America's oldest metropolises, a perfect blending of old world meets new.
Its southern neighbor, Montreal, blends over 350 years of multicultural heritage with stunning architecture. And it's the second largest French-speaking city internationally after Paris. Naturellement, both cities offer lots for you to explore and discover.
No matter where you travel throughout the country, one thing you'll discover is that Canadians thrive on and embrace the public exploration of art, theater, dance, and music.
Just west of Montreal is our nation's capital city, Ottawa, a city of museums, festivals, and celebrations.
Oh, and in the winter, don't miss your chance to ice skate on the Rideau Canal. Always a good time. The Thousand Islands Suspension Bridge straddles Canada and the United States across the St. Lawrence River. It's just one of our many natural U.S.-Canadian connections.
Niagara Falls is another. And as any self-respecting Canadian will tell you, our falls are bigger than the American falls.
But they're both really spectacular.
That's true.
Continuing west of our way bigger falls is the provincial capital, the great city of Toronto, one of the largest cities in North America, and in my opinion, one of Canada's best. Did I mention I'm from there?
Did I mention the Toronto Raptors? The North has made history!
Let's move on to our third region, the Prairie Provinces. With the Rocky Mountains on one side and the prairies on the other, Calgary is absolutely gorgeous and one of today's most exciting modern cities.
Cowboy hats are proper dinner attire in a region where horse and ranch culture still thrive. As does the annual Calgary Stampede, a spectacle that's been charging along for over 100 years.
Just outside Calgary, the great outdoors become even greater, with activities for every skill and thrill level. And I'd be remiss if I didn't acknowledge our deep love of hockey. For many Canadians, it's a way of life.
And a way of life for our dentists, too. I have to admit, in Canada, things can get pretty wild. Actually, very wild.
The Okanagan Valley is home to two very different environments. The valley's temperate climate is ideal for growing grapes in our wine country. And you'll also find Canada's only desert region. Yes, Canada actually has a desert.
Now grab your coats, because we're heading toward the snowy peaks of Whistler. At Whistler Mountain, you'll find opportunities for almost every winter sport imaginable. Say, are you a fan of heli-skiing?
Hell yes, as long as I'm not the one doing it. Fortunately, it's just one of the many ways to experience these majestic mountains, which were home to much of the 2010 Vancouver Olympics.
And this is Vancouver, tucked right next to the Pacific Ocean. There's more vitality and culture here than you can shake a Canadian maple leaf at. Cathedral Grove, one of my favorite Vancouver spots. Some of these trees are 250 feet tall.
Trees that have been nurtured by Canada's Indigenous people for centuries. Canada is home to numerous First Nations peoples, a wonderful portrait of multicultural diversity.
Our fifth and final region is the North, divided into Yukon, Northwest Territories, and Nunavut. For countless generations of families, this majestic home has provided a traditional lifestyle.
Well, that's just a glimpse of our Canada, far and wide. We hope you know now why we love it so much. Not just for the natural beauty, but for the people who make it so special.
And the best way to really know this country is to experience it yourself. So come visit our Canada. We'd love to have you.
You're in
just got out of the theater for Canada Far and Wide. That was a pretty impressive show, to be honest. It's not as humorous, I think, as the old show with Martin Short was, but all the imagery of the country, because it is a very large country, it's very beautiful. So I definitely recommend it. It's one of those things. It's really good to get out of the sun and get some air conditioning during the summer too. So I definitely recommend, if you're here during the summer, if you're in this area near the Canada Pavilion, to stop by, cool off for about 15 minutes or so while you're in that theater enjoying the show. Okay, so we're passing through the Canada Pavilion, and UK is next, and I think I'm going to do something I've been wanting to try for a while now. I think I'm going to do an order of fish and chips. I'm hoping that it's not too busy over here. Oh, there's a show here on the middle stage. There's some Christmas tunes. Very high volume of crowd levels right now. It's about 10 till 7. So yeah, I think really I'm just gonna see if I can grab a bite to eat here, get some fish and chips, and maybe head over to Morocco and try that cider again that I had on Thursday, the Bold Rock Orchard Frost, because it was mighty tasty. Okay, so I'm over at Yorkshire County Fish Shop. This is near the regular restaurant here, which is over here to my left. Zoom out a little bit. So they do offer mobile order pickup, but I did not have time to do that. We're just gonna walk up to the window and get some fish and chips. Alright, there is my fish and chips, and it's really loud over here because this is where I decided to sit down and enjoy my dinner over at the UK Pavilion here, performing some classic rock and roll. leaving UK Pavilion, and we are headed actually over to Morocco, but we're passing by France first. So just finished my fish and chips from the UK Pavilion, the fish shop. That might be the best fish and chips I've ever had. I'm not kidding. They give you that huge piece of fish, which is plenty of food, and the fries underneath were fresh and crispy on the outside, tender on the inside. I didn't even use any ketchup. They were so good. I highly recommend a stop there if you're craving some good old-fashioned English fish and chips. It's one of my favorite meals. You're definitely going to go back there again. So, thumbs up on the fish and chips at the fish shop. And then I got to sit down and eat my delicious fish and chips and listen to some British rock, which was pretty awesome. I'm so glad that the performers are back at the World Pavilion, because we were here during COVID and all of them were gone, including the band at the UK Pavilion. So we are now in France. Crowd level is still very high, and it looks like they're preparing for the Epcot Forever show here pretty soon, because I saw people waving traffic. So we really don't have any other plans for tonight. Maybe film a little bit more of the new Walt Dreamer statue in that atrium over there. I'm not sure what the official name is. I'll have to look it up. We filmed some of that on the way out. But yeah, it's the short time I've been here, it's been pretty amazing. So we are coming up on Morocco. And yeah, I didn't buy a beverage with my fish and chips, so I'm gonna wash it down here with that Bold Rock Orchard Frost Cider. L'Chaim. So there's a Jewish booth over here, right next to Morocco. And we are headed to the Tangerine Cafe, which is right here. Alright, so I just ordered my hard cider from the Tangerine Cafe, and I asked for the large. That's what I got. So it was $9.75 for this size. There was a smaller size that was like $5 something. Yeah, it's probably a little bit overpriced, but apparently this is the only place in Florida that sells this. Yeah, it's pretty good. So, the fish and chips over at the fish shop, they were $13.49 before tax, but that was a full meal. So I feel like it's not part of the festival food, so I'm definitely was expecting to pay more for it. They do not take the annual pass holder discount at that fish shop, and I don't think they do at the Tangerine Cafe either. It's very limited, the number of restaurants that actually accept the discount, but I'm happy I was able to get over here to Tangerine Cafe, and there's a little bit of a wait because it's really busy in the park right now. But I got my beverage, and I'm probably gonna head back towards Spaceship Earth here in just a minute. Salute. I just want to capture this
Good evening.
view here by the lake.
Tonight
Oh,
at 9:30, we invite you to join us for Luminous, the Symphony of Us, a dazzling fireworks spectacular featuring fountains, lights, and original music that celebrates the magic that happens when our voices sound together in a symphony of human connection. We hope you'll join us for Luminous, the Symphony of Us, beginning this evening at 9:30.
So I think I've come up with a new plan. I think I'm going to actually catch the Epcot monorail and do kind of a little tour around Epcot before I leave. As I say hi to Figment. Hi, Figment. Okay. Off in the distance is Spaceship Earth. Big photo op here for everybody for the Disney 100. Mickey. The Mickey statue.
That was a gem. Every time we come here, we should take one.
So on Thursday, this whole area in front of us,
We should look like we're the...
to our left, was all walled
From the tree.
behind walls. And there are some walls over here to the left still. They're doing some construction on that building over there.
I didn't get the vibe of the picture before, but now that I know.
Yeah. So when I first came in the park, I walked right over to the statue area and got a glimpse of some of what they've added to the backside of Spaceship Earth. But I didn't do this side of it here. On our right, it looks like there's some like fiber optic, like plant lights sticking out of the ground. Creation shop to my right. Still haven't been over there since we moved here, but we'll get over there eventually. So yeah, they've got these like, I don't know if they're fiber optic or not. They're doing another show. Wow. Yeah, these lights in the ground are pretty cool. Reminds me a little bit of World of Avatar, a little bit over at Animal Kingdom. Everything kind of lights up at night. Yeah, but this they did a good job. This is beautiful. There's a lot of seating areas over by the food booths for the festival. There's some actual benches and tables. There's like charging stations on some of those tables, which is pretty cool. That looks like they thought of everything, or it seems like they did. So Mission Space is over that direction. And we're back over at Connections Cafe, aka Starbucks. We're gonna check out this bakery eventually. Okay, so it's a Japanese bakery, I guess. For some reason I thought it was German. But yeah, this Starbucks isn't super busy right now, but there's always people there. Always lines there, always lines. Yeah. So we're gonna walk by Spaceship Earth here on our way out. Let's see if we can catch that monorail and kind of get a bird's eye view of everything. Yeah, my band is activated, probably because of the show that they just did over by Spaceship Earth. I will say that today, or this evening, I've seen more activity on my Magic Band Plus than I have at any other time in the parks. So I think maybe they've added some more content. I think it did do an update to the band last week, probably because they were incorporating more shows and things like that to be interactive with it. So you got some restrooms over here to my right. We're getting near the entrance here. There's a gift shop, I guess, up here. I don't know if this used to be the old camera shop or the camera shop's on the other side where it says Pin Traders. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm gonna buy the fountain again. The other reason why I'm leaving the park now, when it's only like 7:45, is it's getting kind of chilly out, and all I've got on is this button-down Walt Disney World 50th anniversary shirt. I didn't bring a jacket today. Fountain. Everything is illuminated so beautifully here. This is another reason why I love this park. So the monorails that are running right now have red and green lights underneath the tracks, or underneath the monorail, which is really very festive. And you got some twinkly trees here at the entrance. Okay, so right straight ahead, we already see the sign for the monorail. Thank you. Have a good night. So this monorail goes to the Transportation and Ticket Center, Magic Kingdom, and Magic Kingdom Resorts. So I think we're going to go ahead and do that. The hours of operation are right here. Today it's open from 7:30 a.m. to 11:30 p.m. I got plenty of time. So what I'm hoping for is that once we get on the monorail here, we're actually going to go through Epcot and get kind of a really nice bird's eye view of the areas we just walked through by Spaceship Earth. You can see down here below, there's still a lot of people coming into the park. So they announced that the Epcot Forever show starts at 9:30, so that's in roughly an hour and a half, and there's a lot of people already in the seating areas near the World Showcase Lagoon, already reserving their spots. So here we are at the monorail station at Epcot. So while I'm waiting for the monorail to show up, I just noticed that there's this booth that's not being used anymore. So I wonder if that's part of the original monorail. And then there's this old LCD clock. And I don't know what it's recording. It's not a countdown timer, it's counting up. So is that how long it's been since the monorails come through? If so, it's not very efficient. But yeah, there's this booth here. Maybe it used to be an old control booth. A bit of view of it right there. There we go. Looks like a Mickey red and black monorail. Okay, so I went to the transportation and ticketing center from the Epcot monorail, and I'm headed back over. Basically the same thing. Getting back on. That's going to end it for tonight. If you like these videos, hit that like button and subscribe. And you know, anybody else that enjoys seeing videos from the Walt Disney World parks, share the videos with your family and friends. And one last look at Spaceship Earth. Disney 100. Happy birthday, Walt. Thank you for all the magic. I think we're gonna do something different tonight. We're gonna take the space tram next to Spaceship Earth. We're parked in Rocket, so we're gonna take a rocket tram. Here it comes. This is the first time I've taken the tram since I became an annual pass holder. Exciting. And I do highly recommend to use that car locator on the Disney app.
There's that stop. Exit my doors left for Gamora, right for Rocket. Have